Hey everyone, this is your friends at Wheaton Honda, just giving you the first look at the 2017 Honda CR-V. This particular model is the Touring Edition, so the full load. The CR-V this year comes with a 1.5 liter turbocharged engine. Very fun to drive, 190 horsepower. You'll notice the LED headlights, high density bulbs up top, the fog lights down low, and then you'll notice the different style grille and hood, but still staying pretty similar with the rest of the Honda lineup. Along the side here, again, you'll notice some chrome finishing. The Touring model will give you the roof rails up top. You'll notice there's no camera on this one. It does have the blind spot monitoring system. I'll show you that in a few minutes here. Just give you a quick side profile of it. On the side here, it's still proximity entry, so hand behind the door will unlock it, just like so. And then they've changed it this year, so up top is the locking mechanism. Moving along into the rear here, get a look at the back. Very new, sleek design to it this year. Side profile from the rear. Notice on the back it does have the dual exhaust, and then this one, again, being the Touring model, you see the Touring badging, all-wheel drive CR-V, and then a turbo badge up top here. New this year, does have the power tailgate on the EXL and Touring model, but the Touring does give you the kickstart option, or kick open I should say, where you can put your foot underneath and it'll just, when you bring it away, it'll open up for you. So getting into the back here, just gonna move these out of the way. Lots of room, a little bit bigger than the previous generation CR-V. For those of you who already own a CR-V, this will be familiar, the easy fold seats. Now something that's been new integrated this year is this interchangeable floor height. So what this will do is when you fold the seats down, gives you a base. So it'll lay completely flat. Now it will move, so you can see it pops out and just slides in a little bit lower, now giving you a lip, so if you had groceries, they're not going to fall out when you open up the tailgate. Tonneau cover, very easy to use, same as previous generations, just slides out and in. Very easily removable, so by pinching the ends in, it'll pop right out. It does have the 12 volt in the back here, so electric coolers or anything like that can be charged. In the power tailgate mode, so you see here, hold the set height, so you can actually change where the tailgate's going to stop. So you have a low hanging garage, you can set it to stop a little bit lower so you can still get your groceries or valuables out of the back in your garage. Let's close that up here for us. Moving on to the side here, just unlock it. In the back, tons of room. Fit and finish on the seats and door panels has changed a little bit, as you can see here. Looks like it's perforated leather throughout the whole vehicle now, which is very nice. In the back, you do have two USBs as well, both 2.5 amps, so you can charge iPads or fast charging cell phones as well. For road trips, very convenient. You'll notice speakers and tweeters all throughout the vehicle as well. The Touring model in particular does have the heated seats here as well in the rear, so the two outer seats will have the heated seats. One other thing you'll notice that's changed is the wood grain paneling along the doors and the dash. It looks very, very nice in person. Soft touch material too, when you look around. Moving up to the front here, it does have the memory seating for the Touring. So driver 1, driver 2. This will look pretty familiar to all you Honda owners, so your power windows, mirrors, locks, all that sort of stuff. Now, it is a 12-way power seat for the driver, 4-way power for the passenger, so new this year as well. Getting into the vehicle, notice a few buttons on the side here. So this is going to be your Honda sensing technology, and where this technology comes from, I'll just show you up top here. Kind of tough to see. So there's that little trapezoid right there, which is going to be a camera that's going to monitor the lanes and the vehicles in front of you. So This button here, you have your collision mitigation braking on and off, so the vehicle can mitigate collisions by coming to a complete stop most of the time, slowing down to help avoid severe damage. Beside it, you'll have the road departure mitigation, so that's if you start to go into the ditch, it'll kick the steering wheel over a little bit. Beside that, you have your heated wiper zone in the front, as well as your traction control and your power lift gate. There's a couple other safety features on the steering wheel itself. So when we jump in here, we'll just fire it up. On the right side, you'll have your cruise control settings. So this one here is going to be your adaptive cruise control. And what that is on the highway, you can set a certain distance between you and the vehicle in front of you to maintain that distance. So it'll speed up or slow down to whatever speed that you set it at. Now this one here, you have lane keep assist. So what that is when you're on highway or faster roads in the city, 72 kilometers an hour or above, the vehicle can actually steer for you. So it'll monitor the lane in front of you, or things like the shoulder, tar line in the middle of the road, things like that, and can actually steer for you. It's not designed to get you point A to point B, but help the ease of driving for sure. Now one other button you'll notice on the right side that's new for the CR-V this year is this little guy right here. What that is, your heating steering wheel. So you have your amber light that'll pop up there, and then your leather steering wheel will heat up. Very, very nice. Left side, you'll just have your different source controls, your Bluetooth controls, and your volume controls. Now this button may look familiar to some of you that have driven the Civics, the newer Civics anyhow. It's just an information button. So in your digital display here, right now it's on your fuel consumption. When you press this button, it's going to cycle through a few different things. So you have your compass, you have driver attention level, some vehicle information, as well as your maintenance information, audio, your cell phone, nothing connected now, but you'll be able to see contacts or recent calls. And then the last one here, for all you snowbirds, you can convert your kilometers per hour to miles per hour. So when you go down to the States, makes it very easy to transition. You're not guessing. So very nice dash there. On the right side of it, a newer digital display here. Like I said, this is the touring model, so you'll notice it does have the navigation system built in. It is a Garmin GPS system. And this screen is customizable, guys, too. You can set different colors of backgrounds. You can change the tile order, tile kind of display, pictures in the background, whatever you like. We're more than happy to show you. When you go into the map here, for anyone that's used a Garmin GPS system, this is going to be very, very familiar, very easy to use. You'll have your, you can set your home destination, search addresses, restaurants, gas stations. You'll see categories on the left here. So if you wanted to do things like shopping, gas stations, bank machines, parking, anything like that, you'll be able to find it right through the ease of the GPS system. Going back home, you have your audio system here. So you can see right now it's on the XM satellite radio. There's a few other sources, FM, AM, USB, and your Bluetooth, of course. So you can do Bluetooth audio completely wirelessly. You can use it through the USB, like I mentioned earlier, as well. When we go back here, I'll show you the phone system through here. Again, nothing's set up right now, but you'll be able to see your speed dials, call history, contacts up top where it says phone book there. Pretty fluent to use, and it is all voice activated as well, guys. Very nice to use. Information, that's just going to be things like your fuel consumption, trip A, trip B, things along those lines, range of your fuel tank. Settings, I won't get into that, but that's going to be setting up things like your locking system, your lighting system, things along those lines. Now, one you'll notice on the side here, the Honda Link and smartphone connection. So it does have the Android Auto and Apple CarPlay now, which is excellent news. Basically what that is on models that don't have the navigation, you can connect your cell phone using the USB connections and use the navigation, whether it be Google Maps or any other navigation system you'd prefer to use, through this touchscreen display. It'll pinch and zoom just like your cell phone would, so you don't need to go to the touring model anymore to actually have the navigation system. This screen is standard throughout all the models. Now, one last thing you'll notice, that a lot of people were complaining about, I shouldn't say a lot, but some people were, is that there's no physical volume knob on some of our newer models. The CR-V, Honda is listening, they're bringing it back to have an actual knob. For the driver, like I mentioned earlier, you do have it here as well, and when you scroll through, you can see it change there. Moving down, you do have the heated seats, of course, in the front. Like I mentioned, you have them in the rear. Left and right, dual zone climate control, which you'll notice the 27 degrees up there, as well as your fan speed and different air conditioning modes. Moving down, it does have the brake hold assist and the electric parking brake now. So what the brake hold is when you turn that system on, I'll just press it here. You have to have your seatbelt on to do so. But when that system is actually on, it's going to illuminate a green light. It'll illuminate a green light inside. You can see it pop up there. So when you come to a complete stop, you can take your foot off the gas, or off the brake I should say, and the vehicle will stay stationary until you press the gas again. So I'll put it in drive here just to show you. So now you see that green A come on. So I can take my foot off the gas and I'm not gonna start to move, which is nice, until I press it, and then you'll see that light come off and jump forward a little bit. On the right side here, you do have the Econ mode. Now what that is, just a system that's going to save you gas essentially. It's going to reduce your power. Being a CVT transmission, it can kind of change the ratio, but it's going to do other things like reduce your fan speed, tell your alternator to shut off when your battery is fully charged, things like that. Moving down, it does have another 12 volt up front here. Lots of storage throughout the vehicle, so cup holders here. You'll notice in both door wells there you have some as well, a little bit more storage, as well as the armrests. Now, one thing that the CR-V has finally done again is giving you a nice large well here. So much bigger than the 2015 and 2016. They're going back to more the 2014 style. This centerpiece here does remove, just like so, giving you a nicer deep well, but it'll block your valuables if you had something in there. Getting down inside, a couple more USB ports, a 1.5 and a 1 amp, as well as your 12 volt connection, so you can hide your cell phones using that Android Auto and Apple CarPlay that I had mentioned earlier. Now a couple more new things here. This one isn't new, the automatic mirror for the rear view, but one thing up top here that is new, see that? You have two sunroofs now. So you have the panoramic moonroof in the back and your moonroof up front here. So it does have a power screen for the entire system, just using this guy here. So pushing it forward will close it. And then of course you can stop it wherever you'd like. So if you only wanted this one exposed, you can do so. And then you'll have the one here that's going to open your first sunroof. Now you do have the home link as well, so you can set up your garage door openers, which is nice. If you have one for work or one for home, or two separate garage doors at home, you can do that. Very, very nice. So again, I'll just give you a quick look around through the interior when I'm not sitting inside. Give you a quick look at the fit and finish. Beautiful vehicle. Again, perforated leather throughout the whole thing. That new wood grain trim. Very, very nice. Very fun to drive. We hope you guys enjoyed the video, and we hope you can come down and take a look. To book an appointment, we're located at 9688 34th Avenue, Edmonton, Alberta. To book your appointment, you can call us at 780-463-7888. Hope you can come down and take a look for yourself and take it for a spin, see what you think. Let us know what you think in the comments below and on our Facebook page. Once again, your friends at Wheaton Honda.